Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. Welcome back. I really love connecting with all of you on the Soul Path and in the Soul Path community. I appreciate all of your comments, suggestions, super thanks, and just feeling your radiant energy on the path. It's really great to connect. And if you happen to be visiting, welcome. So this reading, we're going to be looking at what do you need to do. We're going to look at one specific thing to move forward, get clarity, or get unstuck. I always say stuck, a lot of times we're not stuck. There's a lot that's happening in the inner plane. But let's look and see what you can focus on to bring some of this energy into some kind of manifestation or some kind of movement or clarity. I have no idea where the reading will go. I just tuned in, and this is the message that I got to focus on. As always, you can skip ahead, use the timestamps. I'm going to what I call build the cards. We're going to be using different oracle cards and tarot, of course. Okay, there's 2 cards here, 2 cards there, 1 card there, and 1 card there. And I'm going to get other cards and other oracle cards, but I wanted to give you a chance to see what stones we're using. These are the crystal cards by Heather Askinosie, a friend of mine actually, and has been a client. A wonderful, radiant being, very creative, very connected to crystals. From Energy Muse. Okay, so we've got here soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. And the crystals you've got for soul story number 1 are rose quartz and turquoise. And soul story number 2 has sunstone and tiger's eye. That tiger's eye is just coming out a lot. I just did a reading and it came out in a pick-a card that I did that I believe will be coming out Wednesday. We'll see, either Wednesday or this Friday. And then for soul story number 2, you've got citrine and chrysoprase. Oh, it's interesting because I was vibing on citrine, but I thought, no, let's shuffle and see which ones come through. All right. We can see that well. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. And you can pause the video here if you want to get a closer look at the cards. I'm going to tune in and do a meditation. And if you're staying with me, I'd love it if you would join me. Let's move this over, making sure you can get a really good look and a good feel for the card or cards that are calling you. Could be more than one. Especially with all these energy shifts right now, there's a lot of energetic patterning that is being disrupted, so you might be called to more than one soul story. All right, if you stayed with me, let's take a deep breath in. I have my eyes closed, so I like to close my eyes, and I'm breathing in and I'm bringing my chin up to the sky, up to the ceiling, and breathing out, bringing chin to chest. Opening up that back, that ancestral center, which is in between the shoulder blades, breathing in your own pace and pattern, drawing the chin up to the sky, and breathing out, bringing the chin towards the chest. Loosening that connection from head to heart, breathing in, drawing the chin up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, bringing the chin to the earth, connecting into the heart center. Now bring your neck and head in a neutral position, relax the shoulders back, and take a few conscious deep breaths in and out. Bringing your awareness into the 6th chakra, right there between the eyebrows, 3rd eye chakra focus. Breathing in, to that 6th chakra, breathing out, bringing your awareness to the heart chakra. Breathing in through the heart, bringing your awareness back to that 3rd eye focus, the 6th chakra, and breathing out to the intuitive feeling center of the heart chakra. Now feel a connection there. Take a deep breath in, breathing beyond the top of the head, beyond that 7th chakra, the crown, and releasing the breath all the way through the chakras at the soles of the feet and beyond. And bringing your awareness back to that 3rd eye chakra, that 6th chakra, 3rd eye focus. Dropping into the heart, feeling the heart opening, and feeling you receiving the truth of what you need to know at this time. All right, soul lights, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. Going to pause the video here and get a closer look at the cards. I will see you in the soul stories. Choose the card or cards that choose you, or the stone or crystal that chooses you. Trust your intuition, intuitive understanding, and inner knowing at this time. Hello, soul light. Lots of love to you. Okay, so, wow. All right, this came up, cat, before I was even shuffling. So you got to get a little grounded with your dreams, goals, ideas, and vision is what I'm getting. You did get the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. I'm getting that you're very self-contained and you have been, really focused on manifesting, connecting in through that law of attraction. I would suggest law of resonance. Look at what you're resonating to, and if you don't like what you're resonating to, what can you change up? What can you change? I don't know if is that going to be able to be seen? Yes. Yay. I love putting my cards here for people to see. I love the guide card. That's the guide card. Then we've got rose quartz, open up your heart, and turquoise. It has to do with your health, but turquoise is an amazing crystal. It's good for so much. It's a blood purifier. Okay, so the message I'm getting for you is that you're going through a radical transformation, and it does have a lot to do with the heart or heart chakra and feeling things, really getting to the feeling of what you're going through, honoring your feelings. So for you to become unstuck and to move forward in whatever it is you're doing would be really beneficial to connect into your feelings at this time, how you feel. And you've got cat, which has to do with taking care of yourself and trusting your feelings. And cats can be very affectionate. They can also be almost like dogs. I mean, I had a cat that was so amazing. A few of them, but Cleo, oh my God, she was, I could just go on for stories, but suffice it to say, though, when they need their downtime or alone time, they take it. So you might have been judging yourself for being more solitary or pulling back to some degree in your life. But for some reason, that's needed right now. Okay, we're going to do the tarot at the last with you. Let's get some other oracle cards here. So this is about coming unstuck, moving forward, getting clarity. What do you need to do? You need to trust your body, or you've got to trust blessed. Wow. Look at the blessings. So there is a lot that's going right for you right now, and I think you have to just kind of pull back and do some self-care and self-nurturing. And actually, you're going to do more by doing less. That's the guidance for you, doing more by doing less. And literally that's going to move things, because Spirit is saying you get in your way when you try to make things happen too much. I mean, the Magician is great energy, but it's, you're going to reach your goals. Magician's great energy, but you don't want to be stuck in the Magician. Right after the Magician is the High Priestess. And so it's going within and letting the spirit realm, what you've put in motion, happen for you. So don't stay stuck in the electrical energy of the magician. You want to move into the high priestess energy, which is very much like the cat, right? Into the feelings. Cats can pounce on an opening or opportunity because they've rested, and sometimes they're catnapping, right? So there's a lot with you with self-care, self-nurturing, and interesting enough, not overdoing. Let's see what area in your life is going to be most highlighted, or what you need to do. Let's see, the house, 12th house, Pisces, rest, connecting in subconsciously. And again, look at this color here that's very similar. I love when the cards line up like this. You're going to achieve your goals. You have to remember that your higher self knows what you want, and knows what you want, knows how to get it. So a lot of what's happening for you is much more, just adjusting my mic. I'm very conscious that I want to make sure that it's, so you are achieving your goals. Blessings are coming in for you right now. It's about not overdoing. Let's see if any energies is good to connect with for you. Taurus, determination, keeping, but Taurus also likes to nurture. So I'm getting for you, the clarity will come, that movement is already happening. You are going to reach your goals, whatever those goals are. You are reaching those goals, but you need to tend to the body. I heard garden. Some of you, you're gardening. Some of you, it's your food. And that when you're sleeping or you're resting, you still are manifesting. Your higher self doesn't sleep, okay? Your soul. So we do so little on the earth plane, even when we work hard and labor. As you can see, it's so much, it's like, oh my God, I didn't know that was going to happen for me, or I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah, because we're doing so little. I mean, our own mind and brain, our brain can only handle, King of Swords coming in, 7 bits of bits of data coming in. 7 bits of, it's very small. Our local mind is like an old flash drive, right? External hard drive, an old school one, the flash drive. So you got to get into the higher mind. That's what this Gemini energy is about. Using spirit, using your wisdom. Don't do everything by your local mind, because that's going to, you're not going to gain clarity by that. So for you, it's resting the body. Look at that. Yeah, you're trying to do too much. So that's what's blocking you. 6 of Cups. Yeah, you have a lot of dreams, goals, desires. You have a lot, you know what you want, and you're working on it. You're focused on it. You just have to take a different approach. You have to rely more on your higher self, because whatever it is that you want and what you've imagined, what you've visualized or envisioned is coming through. There's movement, Chariot. But the Chariot is also the card of the higher self, because there are no reins on the horse. So your vehicle. This is also to take care of your body. So really rest, don't overview. Okay, hold on, that's interesting. Don't overdo, but I got review. So with Venus in, right now, Venus in, okay, I got Libra time, there's changes. I'm also being shown a big bowl, like a big, that you're reaching into, or like a big cup that you're reaching in and grabbing more of what you want. Okay, but I'm also being shown the time frame. Venus in Leo retrograde. So we have Venus retrograde now, which really we're not going to come out of this retrograde until October, because we have pre-shadow, station retrograde, post-shadow, station direct. So time of Libra is when you're focused for movement, moving forward on what it is, on something that you want to do. So if you're feeling like, oh, I'm behind schedule, or I'm a slacker, I'm not getting ahead. No, you are. But it's a different timing. So care of the body so you don't get sick, you don't get burnt out. Clarity comes, I would say, October, winter months with the King of Swords. Swords are winter. And you don't get yourself tied up by overthinking things right now or overdoing. You're really meant with that 12th house to work with the subconscious, work with meditation. Okay, card just dropped. There's the woman going out. Yeah, and get out of the house and do some stuff getting out of the house. Go visiting. You could have some people come visit you also. That's another thing that could be happening for you. Oh, I found the perfect light. Do you guys like this lighting? I have a light in my healing office that I really wasn't using, but I like it better because it's so hot to have the camera lights on, ring lights or camera lights, because it's hot. It's summertime. It's summertime. Let's see. Astro Dicey, what do we got? For soul story number 1, clarity is coming. That's why you've got the King of Swords. That's why you have the Magician. Take care of your body, because if you take care of your health, 3rd house, Capricorn, Neptune and Capricorn. Neptune is the 12th house. So you are putting your dreams, your goals into action. They are coming to fruition. The message for you, soul story number 1, you are blessed. Count your blessings. You are abundant. You're getting more blessings, more abundant. Whatever you want to achieve is coming through. And I'm thinking it's going to be October, November, the winter months, but some kind of change up in Phila. Yeah, you came in with all this wisdom, insight, training, schooling. You come in with you're holding a lot. And now you're putting it to use. What have we got here? Movement, there we go. Movement. Eo, right? Movement, the Chariot. And what do we have? Theo, increase. Financial increase, goals. So your goals, whatever they are, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, material, business, love, whatever it is, soul story number 1, things are moving. But what do you need to do to get clarity and move forward is take care of your body. Get movement, get outside the house, get in the neighborhood. Those of you that are moving or want to move, hang out in that neighborhood, right? Be in that neighborhood, be in that area. But clearly self-care, self-nurturing so you don't get burnt out. And something coming back to help you, a dream, a goal, a desire, you move forward. All right, Radiant Soul Light. Ooh, I love doing these kind of readings. I love reading for you. Love connecting with your energy. All right. Your Soul Insights mantra is interesting. I feel my blessings and I respond to my blessings. Okay, I'm going to go back to that. And for some of you, the Soul Insights, that's for some of you. And others of you, the Soul Insights mantra is, I can now relax and take care of myself further, knowing that I am easily being guided and moving further. So, some of you, it's really about the care of the body right now. That you need to be in a certain level of health, stamina, really taking care of the body, because it is the vehicle, the vessel of the soul. It's the soul's instrument. All right. Please let me know how this unfolds for you if you feel a resonance, and subscribe, share the video if you feel some people feel a resonance. But there you have it in psychic channel guidance, black and white, color, runes, astro dice. You will achieve your goals. More blessings coming to you. And literally for you, the more you feel blessed, the more blessings. Powerful combination, rose quartz and turquoise. Lots of love and light. Hello, soul story number 2. You need to focus on your dreams, your goals, your desire. You need to focus, narrow the focus of what it is you're doing. But you're about to feel very loved up, very good, very acknowledged. Woo, you got the star card here. The energy of Aquarius, of groups, of shining bright, and you're following your own inner star. So this is health. This is also renewal. It is some wish fulfilled or coming through. I feel the next phase for you is just focusing, not, just taking one or two things, just doing it slowly. Because there's also a lot about sunstone, which has to do with creativity. And it's about, taking pleasure in the things you do, but it is about creativity. So I feel like this is just, what do you need to do to become unstuck or overcome? This says Tiger's Eye, overcoming your fears, but no, I don't really think that. For some of you, it could be fears. I just feel like you're creating more time or carving out more time, and you're going to find the universe responding, that you have more time to focus on what brings you more joy and what more pleasure. Even if it's, a few minutes a day and then a half an hour a day, or a few minutes, and a half hour, an hour a week, you're going to find yourself having much more time. And look at the color here, the sunstone. It's beautiful. Orange, red. Really, that's solar plexus chakra and sacral. And it's connecting you to the higher vibration of the throat chakra, really speaking your truth and creating from the higher vibrational vision of you and vision of your life, version of your life. So you're definitely doing a lot to manifest into form. And the key for you is moving more towards what's pleasurable. Now, some of you may say, oh, I have so much to do. I have kids, I have school, I have work, I get it. Don't overstress it. Just increase a little bit at a time, and it's going to pick up. So it's both focus. It's focus on what brings you pleasure more. Some of you could be crystals or aromatherapy bath, a walk, a swim in the ocean, surfing, music, your crystal bowls. There's a lot of different things. I just saw motorcycle riding. Some of you out are biking, hiking. I'm getting so many things. Dance, movement. Because it's connecting into that second chakra, it also has to do with movement, sacred movement. Maybe belly dancing even, yeah, right? Yeah, so there is, so what unsticks you is movement of any sort, and doing more of what is pleasurable for you, as well as focusing, taking some time to focus on what's fulfilling to you and what gives you pleasure. Okay, these cards all came, wow. These cards were just, okay, I'm getting the message. Ooh, the one thing that I love about doing readings, kind of back to back, I've been trying to do that around my clients and other things that I'm doing. It's like, you guys, I can feel your energies. You're transmitting so much. You're broadcasting, transmitting the questions, but also the answers, and spirit starts opening up. The guides become stronger, and the oversouls, and literally the whole spirit realm opens up. So I feel a lot of people are bridging from an old job or old career, old way of being, and with the star and celebrity, you're going to reach a level of public acclaim, public acknowledgement. Now, some of you, this could be celebrity. This literally could be. I have all kinds of clients and all kinds of people that watch this. So it could be, it could be TikTok. It could be Twitter. It could be Instagram. It could be whatever. But for some of you, yes, this could be, TV, movie. This could be videos. This could be YouTube. Can't forget about YouTube. This could be in your field, getting some kind of recognition or acclaim. So by you focusing more on what it is that you truly love to do and what you're bridging and bringing in, this new direction and career, it begins to galvanize. The energy is galvanizing. You're accruing this energy and this spot in the world, in the universe, where your own star can shine. And this is going to reach your goals. So some of you, that your goals either are becoming more famous or well-known, becoming an expert or seen as the expert that you are in your field. Some of you, this could be public speaking. this is also that your truth, you are finally believed. Now, this could be people close to you finally believing you or seeing what you do. A lot of you have people that are snooping, whether friends or family that are viewing you online, or there's certain people that are watching you and admiring and going, wow, they're still at it, or they're doing this, or they're doing that. But I do see some of you, this could be, again, video, this could be, I don't know, TV, Netflix, this could be a movie, some of you could be, I don't know, voiceover. There is an aspect to this that's, it is teaching, it is public speaking, it's workshops, it's online, but for some of you it is also in the creative arts field. Wow. And that's why you got the Sunstone. Sunstone is very much about creativity. So as you increase in being known, you bridge into achieving your goal. Now, some of you, that is the goal. You want to be more well-known. Some of you, by becoming more well-known, you have a level of fulfillment and security, all that comes with that. Powerful soul story number 2. So this is giving you clarity now. What do you need to do to get that? The clarity. You just need to focus more on your projects or what it is that you want. A few times a day, a few times a week, whatever it is. Okay, we've got a few cards here, okay, the first one that came out was blessed. Wow, that was also in soul story number 1, and also in the reading I did before. So again, count your blessings and look at this. You're being helped by the spirit realm because you've completed a cycle. You're done with whatever it was you were doing. I feel like many of you are meant to be more public somehow, or at the forefront of your career. Your endeavors are meant to go to a higher level, or you're an expert in your field. Now, this could be through writing or publishing something. And I always say, when you send that tweet, I guess it's X now, whatever you call it, you publish it, or you put something on Instagram, it's called publish. When you upload a video and you schedule it, you publish it. So you're very much meant to work in the creative field and to work with some group or stand out as a star, in your field or online or YouTube or something in there. This is the card of recognition. So you're going to finally get that recognition. Now, I don't know why it's taken for some of you so long. Maybe that'll come through. You had to do things by the book, kind of slowly. So the 22 is you've been building something all along on a soul level. And 11, that being that master number, again, brings us back to the star card, the 11th house of community building. I think for some of you that it's just a timing issue, and some of you could have been off path a little bit. I'm just kind of getting that with the elephants. But elephants are also very auspicious, and they bring prosperity and abundance, increase. They're also very protective. They're guides, kind of like lions in a way. Lions protect their pride. Elephants are very protective. Look at the little baby elephant. So there's a dream that's about to happen for you. But really know that you are blessed. So focus on the gratitude, your blessings, no matter how long something's taken. And then you have soulmates. 11th house again. 11th house, the star card, has to do with blessings, like-minded individuals. So some of you, there's going to be someone that helps you, whether it's a romantic partner, a creative partner, someone you're collaborating with, a colleague. It's a blessing, and I'm hearing it's you don't see it. It's a blessing that's coming to you. But the key is the focus. You got to focus. Focus. Reminds me of a friend of mine that I was giving her reading. She was a client, and for many, many, many years, and we've become very close friends. And she may be watching this video, and you know who you are. And I remember one of her readings, I'm like, you just got to focus. You got to focus. It's about focus. And months later, she had to get a car, and she got a Ford Focus. This was a while ago. And she really did not like that car. And I'm like, your higher self is making you focus. You had to get this Ford Focus. It was only car, I don't remember the circumstances. But anyway, So let's see what's coming up, what area of life going to be more highlighted, and anything about the energy. 5th house, relationships, children, teaching, groups, doing stuff online, relationships, partnerships, collaborating. This could be the area of also taking a risk on yourself, or leap of faith on yourself, or financially, or investments. But this also brings a lightning, dating, romance, meeting new people that you have fun with. So that, again, soulmates, meeting new people that you have fun with. Let's see, any energy to connect with. Gemini, keep it light. Soul story number 2. Keep it. I keep wanting to say 3. Keep it light. Keep it light. Gemini. Communication. So something that you write or you publish, you're meant to work in communication or integrate communication, social media into whatever you're doing. Work with different forms of media. You might have one medium, maybe you're a writer. I would extend or expand that. Focus on social media. Focus on creating great relationships with people on and offline. Focus on your neighborhood with Gemini. Focus on communication, creativity through writing, communicating, sharing your point of view. And they will find you. Those will find you. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty. It's pretty awesome. And you're pretty awesome. You're pretty awesome. Yes, you are. You're going to have a great phase coming up. Amazing phase. I just psychically, not even looking at the cards, there's a lot to do with abundance, creativity, prosperity, finance. Just as I said, that Lovers relationship for some of you. This is a relationship. Strength. Leo energy. Gemini, you've got Gemini twice. 8 of Cups. Knave of Wands. Yeah, you're leaving Page of Wands. So you could meet this person online for some of you. This could be an online relationship, or they reach out to you. I think for some of you, somebody knows them and puts you in touch via online, or they contact you through online. But I don't feel it's completely out of the blue. You either kind of know them or they know someone. They're in your network with the whatchamacallit, with the star card here in 11th house, 5th house. But you're moving out of what bogs you down. And so Page of Cups or Page of Wands, new direction, things lightening up, doing more creative focus, having more of a and you're doing this already. This is a confirmation. You're doing it intuitively. Okay, let's wrap up because I'm going, oh, Sag. Oh, look at this. What do you need to do? Pluto in Sag in the 1st house. Loosen up, lighten up. Pluto in Sag. Now this could be generational with you, but Pluto in Sag, change your beliefs about what's possible, lighten up. Sagittarius, Pluto's about transformation, and Sagittarius is very much about joy, enthusiasm, and you've got it in the 1st house. So you could be doing more that is more inspiring. Maybe you're inspiring others and that's your gift, or you're being inspired. Focus on that. Bring more of that in, more inspiration. 1st house is how people see you, but also how you see the world. So for you, there's delays in connection or communication. There's been delays. Okay, you haven't been trusting your intuition. And then we have can or kano that opens. So we've got Answer reversed and Laguz reversed. So you need to, okay, what to unstick you and give you, there's something you've been wanting to do and you keep getting a psychic hit on, an intuitive hit. You need to do that. If you do that, my little Roonies, let's see what comes up for you. Well, you start, things bounce back. Iwas. So yeah, okay, that's the thing. There's something, gosh, everything's falling now. There's something you've been doing or needing to do, that you need to focus on, that you have a hit about, you have a psychic hit about, an intuition about, you need to follow, because that's like the string that you pull and everything opens up. All right, Radiant Soul Light. Your Soul Insights mantra to support you in this reading and this part of your path is, as I trust my intuition, I am guided to where I need to be and want to be. All is in a divine flow for me. Yes. Love you. Love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. If you chose Soul Story number 3, these are your messages. Okay, so I'm hearing, as soon as I kind of tune into you, I'm getting, are you ready to live this way? Okay, now look at him, the Hierophant. If I can get it out, is laughing, is connecting into the higher self, attaining the goals through the higher vibrational frequency. The Hierophant is a 5. It's new influences, new direction. It's an opening. All this pink, magenta, gold, white energy, the magenta, the higher vibrational frequency. As you understand your worth, which is Taurus rules the Hierophant, or governs the Hierophant, is about your self-value, your worth. You're attaining things on the earth plane. You are attaining things. You are learning. There's more to come, is what I'm hearing. You're opening up. You're creating through the heart. You're connecting into the higher heart chakra, not just the individual chakra of the heart center, but the higher heart, humanity. You are a teacher. You're bringing in a lot of wisdom to humanity. I feel like one of the things that's held you back is you haven't seen your worth, or your worth was not seen by others at all or enough. So now you're laughing things off. So a lot of you have done a lot of deep healing work. Maybe you've worked with a teacher or a mentor, or you are. Right now would be, this is the card of teaching and mentoring, but also being mentored. So it might be time for you to have a mentor for your next level, or maybe you're opening up to do more mentoring and or teaching. Now, it could be in any way. It could be just by how you live your life intentionally. Even though the Hierophant is the card of the teacher, of the mentor, of the intermediary between the earth plane and the spirit plane or spirit realm, navigates the spiritual into conscious, into manifested form, right? So dealing a lot with consciousness there, but for you, it has a lot of recognition for your gifts. And of course with citrine, okay, Heather has here, bring in the light. That's what the Hierophant does. The Hierophant also uses the light, brings in the light, but brings a bridge to how do you connect to your own light, or the light of source. But citrine also has to do with personal validation, appreciation. Citrine to me is kind of like a diamond. It really has to do with value and worth, and also clearly seeing that value and worth and living from that place. Then you've got chrysoprase, which has to do with receiving. So this is about what's going to unblock you and what's going to get things going and bring clear, is you seeing your worth and living from that place, personally and professionally. So yes, mentoring and teaching is good. For you to be mentored and taught and to learn more and do workshops and seminars and retreats and do programs is great. But mentoring means that you're also doing it in the world. So some of you could be going back to school, or could be doing a mentoring program, or putting a mentoring program together. But mentoring is like clinicals. You know, when I studied counseling and I studied hypnotherapy, we had our clinicals. So, and part of the clinicals was me getting further hypnotherapy and therapy. You know what I mean? So it's like when you are the Hierophant, you're both doing it, in it, giving it, and receiving it. So this is the balance for you, is to open up to receive. And for some of you, this is clients, patrons, help, appreciation, your time, spending more time on what it is that you want to do, that you're focused on. So give yourself the time. Chrysoprase also has to do with opening up, I'm thinking chrysocolla, but chrysoprase, it's a heart opening. It's opening to receive. And of course, I find it interesting that chrysoprase here, then you have citrine coming in, opening to receive, because citrine is also about opening to receive. They're both about abundance and opening to receive. So opening, and you can see in this image right here, he's definitely open. He's definitely open to receive. So if you have felt stuck, you need to receive more. Now that could be as simple as letting someone open the door for you. Someone gestures for you to walk in front, or you're driving your car and you're at the gas station or petrol station, and someone lets you go in front to the pump. Take it. Really monitor yourself from going, oh, I got it, or let me do it, I'll do it for you. Just hang back a little bit. Ooh, computer. Upgrade your mental software. Well, that's what's happening. And look at the light here. With the citrine, with the Hierophant, that light. Because you're not overdoing. You're upgrading your mental software of what you believe you should do, or how you should do life, or how you feel about yourself, or how you feel about your goals. Lottery. Bet on yourself. Yeah, bet on yourself. This is all about self-worth, appreciation, and opening up to receive, because you deserve it. Ooh, embrace your wild side. Yeah, maybe shadow work for you, or you've been doing a lot of shadow work, but this is like embracing all parts of you. Like the Hierophant, just like we all have all sides to us. So you could have a silly, giddy side, a naughty side, happy side, sad side, a side that gets things done, a side that likes to, lay around. So this is your wild side, is also your passion. And I would say with all this red, yellow, red, this is about passion. And the Hierophant has passion for what they're teaching or sharing, how they're living. Hierophant is living connected to the higher self, which gives you passion and a sense of purpose for being. So I think it's clear for you what's going to move you forward and what's going to unstick you. What's going to move things forward and give you clarity is you opening to receive more on whatever level that is for you, and whether that's extra time. Maybe you have kids and it's like, okay, this is my time, and then all the time it's like, well, no, I'll take you, I'll help you, I'll do that. No, sometimes saying, no, I want to do this for myself. Unfinished symphony. Wow. You are an unfinished symphony. Okay, so what's going to help unstuck you, get you moving? Not for you. Oh, I see. Ho, one more. I see. Okay. So some things are beneath you right now. They're just not deserving of you. They're from the old you, old vision of you, or old idea of you, or it's not really what you want. So some of the unfinished business for you, or unfinished symphony, is looking at what's not for you. So take some things off your plate, soul story number 3. This is really important for you. Take some things off your plate. I hope you can hear me in this mic. Take some things off your plate. You're going to say a hard no to some things you're going to put on the side burner, some things you're going to put on the back burner till you get more facts, and ultimately from your higher self. Why is this happening? A regeneration is taking place. Going for the gold, going for what you really want, or what's really possible now. So some of you have some, you kind of have some old, let's see if there's any more message. You kind of have some old goals or dreams or approaches or old ideas that are getting fleshed out, or things that are just completed. And look at, I got time to go. Yeah, it's time to move on from something or someone or some situation, or way you're looking at something. So there's new input coming in through your higher self. So you don't know on an ego level, what's coming up. You got to just be open to receive new insights, new opportunities. Some of you, this is literally coming in new opportunities. There's new opportunities coming for you. So the unfinished business for a lot of you, now some of you, yes, it could be decluttering, it could be, it could be getting rid of stuff, it could be following through on to-do list. Yes, it could be all of that, but for a lot of you, what you need to do is let go of certain things that are done. And that's a completion itself. Oh, I'm not going to do that anymore, or I'm going to do it this way, or this isn't a goal, or I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to focus over here. So you're going to be making some decisions, and some things you're going to be kind of surprised and go, oh my God, that isn't for me, or I'm not going in that direction. Or I don't want to do that now. I don't want to go in that direction. So you're going through a lot of a revision of your goals, of your maybe how you want to live, where you want to live, some kind of goals, plan. For some of you, your whole vision is being revised, is what I'm hearing. Look at that. Because new insight is coming in. One of Wands. Look for changes in the spring. So new inspiration is coming in, which brings a new direction. 9 of Wands. From the 1 to the 9, the strength, the perseverance. 3 of Pentacles. New people are coming in, new routines, new activity, and end of a cycle. Look at that, 10 of Swords. Just as I was saying, that new routine. 3 of Pentacles, gradual progress, but something's changing in how you work. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're creating something new. 7 of Swords. We're going to get one more. Yep. 9 of Swords reverse. It lets go of the anxiety and brings in the Magician. Okay, you're working on creating something new. New job, career, something new is coming in that you're creating. But you have to let go of, and whether consciously, this could be old agreements you had with people, expectations. The dice. Yeah, 10th house. Your path of destiny. There's a change in your direction, a change in your destiny. Venus in Virgo. Well, Venus is in Leo now. And Mercury and Mars will be in Virgo. Well, they're both. Mercury is in Virgo, Mars is in Virgo, and Virgo will be retrograde. So I would use that energy to reassess, because you've got Virgo, which has a lot to do with reassessing and refining. So you have to change up in the 10th house, something to do with your career or your approach to life or job. There's some change that's happened, and once you let go of the old and say that's finished, even though you didn't finish it. Oh, I thought I was going to do this another 5 years, or I thought I was going to go do this, or I thought I was going to do that. No, you're getting a major upgrade. Up-leveling and upgrade. Yeah, to focus on more what brings you joy. See, that's better. Yeah, you're moving from what was stuck. See? Into some form of communication. So you could be doing a lot with communication, with your job. But this is also a test in a way from the higher self. I don't mean a test like you could pass or fail. The test is, what have you learned from your life? Hierophant, what have you learned from your higher self? What have you learned spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, materially, financially? What have you learned? Now apply that. So whatever you've learned, whatever changes you've had, the transformation that you've had within, the healing work, now it's about living that out into the world. And that brings you that strength and conviction. It strengthens the foundation of your life, and it up-levels your energy. All right, Soulite, there are your messages of what to do to move forward. There's quite a few things that you need to do that will give you clarity, will move you forward. Get rid of it, what isn't working. What isn't yours anymore, what doesn't vibrationally fit. Out with it. I think that's your Soul Insights mantra. I'm getting rid of what no longer vibrationally fits for me and my life. All right, lots of love and light. See you in the next reading, I hope. Bye.